Welcome to today's episode. If you are joining us for the first time, consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much. That's how you can help us. I remain Adenike Obishola. Today, I quickly want to open our mind to just one attitude. And this attitude has turned so many people to murderers unknowingly. And ignorance, they say, is not an excuse. So, we need to understand the way we fight the kingdom of God is different from the way we fight in the physical world. Every children of God belongs to the kingdom of God on earth. And there's a way we fight in that kingdom for our rights. There's a way we fight against the enemies in that kingdom. So we need to be very careful so that we will not be a murderer. We will not have people's blood on our neck. What is this attitude? It's giving another person information out without the person's knowledge. That the person did not upload on the internet. You are showing it to another person. It may even be the person's relatives. That may affect the destiny of that person, knowingly or unknowingly, because you don't know the mind of that person you're showing those information about that person to. The only valid information you can give out without hurting anyone is your own personal information. When you ask me anything about myself, I will give the valid information. And the one I don't want to give you, I will know how to, cover it and tell you I don't want to go that way. But when I am asking you about another person and you're disclosing the person's information to me, it is not so good. I'm not here to condemn anybody. Most of us have done it in the days of ignorance. Some people, when you give them information about somebody, they actually want to use it against the person. And you have a pure heart. You don't know. What about John? When last did you hear from John? Oh, John is very fine. We spoke some time ago. Simple. If the person press further to ask you more about John, you need to be very careful. You need to shift yourself from such conversation because John might have traveled out of the country and is not asking you to tell people that he has traveled. You may be the only one that knows that John has traveled, and in your ignorance, you just open up and start passing the information to another person. The other person will pass it to another person, and the information will fly around till it gets to the wrong person. They're actually looking for every means to get information on how to trap John. Look at how you have killed John. Even the book of Proverbs chapter 25 verse 9 says that when you're speaking with your neighbor, speak of your own cause. Don't disclose any other person's secrets to another person. So you need to be very careful. Except the person tells you to go about and broadcast the news about him or her, then you can do that. Even your siblings to your siblings, they should contact themselves and get direct information. Except when you want to complain about that person, that, oh, I want to tell you something that John did to me. When you want to report one person to another person, and you should still be careful because you want that person to rebook that person for you. That one is different. Some people may not want their wedding to be an elaborate wedding. They may want to do it secretly, and because of the Lord person have for you, the person now told you. The person that did not upload the invitation card on the internet, on the Facebook and all of that, the person may not want to broadcast the news. And the person told you, I think you should be very careful to, be the one that will be broadcasting it. The person in question should be the one that will broadcast the news themselves. So these are the things most of us have done, and we have one way or the other exposed our loved ones to the enemies unknowingly. So we should be very, very careful. Proverbs chapter 21 verse 23, he who keeps the mouth keep himself from evil. Even our own information, we should be very careful how we disclose them. Only when and when necessary. At times that we need to give genuine information about ourselves, nothing but genuine, nothing but valid. You know who we are speaking to. Maybe you go for counseling, you want to speak to your lawyer, you want to speak to your doctor. That kind of information you will give now. It will be openly genuine. But sometimes when you want to speak, you don't need to lie. You just don't want to go there. Nobody will force you. You hold nobody excuse about your personal information. So also you should be very careful with the way you spread other people's information. It is very, very crucial. That is all I want to share with us today. Keep imparting your word. The little you can do goes a long way. And don't be ignorant of anybody's deceits. Love you. Stay blessed. Till I see you in my next episode.